Sion. Let's see, try to get some tables going. Doing pretty well today so far. Yeah. Checky, checky. think, yeah, I got one more table. So, pretty good. Not a misprint. Up like 7.5 buy-ins right now for the day. Made some good adjustments. Running pretty well. Maybe we can close in on a big number tonight. Big number. Checky. No, not waiting. I guess I can wait there. It's pretty good when you have an ace. When you have an ace, it's pretty good. It's very hard to get the money when you have an ace. But we try. We check to the river and we bet a little something. It's just a little something. You guys call it by pocket nine. I would have thought a pocket nine would have bet on a turn, but I guess no. And he snap call is a no. It's a not too smart. He should think a little bit. We check at the back of the ace, and he taking a long time. I think if he check, we gonna bet a little something. Just because a 9 or an ace or a jack, ace are not likely. This is the Italian guy. Check. Foldy. Fun fact, I am 44 years old, and yesterday I purchased edible cookie dough at the grocery store, and I have eaten so much I have now given myself a tummy ache. So I'm an adult, and yeah, just thought you guys might want to know. I'm super adult and serious. I don't think there's anybody in my life who's my age other than my age or older than me other than my fucking parents. Like, it's kind of disturbing. Is it disturbing? I'm really not sure. And I have like quite a bit of sex with a lot of people, and like nobody's even close to my age. Don't know why you're calling, bro. But thanks for the ducats. Yeah. So that's a pretty good flop. Let's down bet. Wow, he snap called too. I feel like I should get raised here or he just folds, right? Maybe I should have checked. I probably should have checked the turn. I am baiting, right? I'm so bad at that. What the fuck? Should be good here. I mean, randomly somebody can have pocket eights or pocket sixes, but I should be good, right? Should just be a lot of face cards and random ace 10 or something like that. What do we got? Ace jack, ace queen. Wow! I'm kind of shocked. I think we can bet semi-reasonably. I think we go ahead and bet. Getting nice calls on those flop bets. I think I'm liking the smaller flop bets. So this was the opener caller. I 3-bet and the ace hit. Well, that's pretty easy. Nobody's betting something that I can beat. Great play, bro. Super great play. What the hell just happened here? He donk led with sixes and got check raised by jacks. The fuck just happened? So I made this huge bet. And both these fucking morons called. They both missed the flop. Dude bets out half pot and then calls off with pocket sixes. What the fuck is that? Is that a team? The fuck is that? Oop, got another table. So Spectrafax raises out of first. I think this is one of the ones where I'm going to play the ace-king soft. Because I don't really want to race it, and I just think we're better off out of position not 3-betting here. Because I don't want to get jammed on, but... Plus I keep the range wide. I mean, if there's bluffing opportunities, I could take it. Yeah, there isn't one, though. I mean, maybe the move is a 3-bet. But there's already... I just didn't feel like I'm going to get a lot of folds. It's either that or I'm going to be racing, right? So, fucking screw it. Foldy, foldy, foldy. I mean, not even for a nickel. Okay, this is... Let's see. Is this shit working? Oh, yeah, that works.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Really? You min raised me? Interesting. Well, not folding now. Never folding. Go ahead. You got a beat. Go ahead. Ah, of course. I hit the perfect card. Well, he flopped this straight, so it's whatever. Fairly easy. Call this one. Why the fuck am I getting min raised all over the place? This is the same fucking idiot who had the pocket sixes. Really? Kinda don't buy it, bro. Oh, I'm getting timed out. Now this is tempting because I really want to call this guy with queen high or king high. Fine. That's annoying. It's super annoying. Oh, dude actually had a 9. Good for you. I probably should have called that just to see the information. Because I doubt there was anything going on there. I probably should have called it. Yeah, I probably really should have called that. Like, I know it's one of those ones where I'll get it back real easy, but having the information is definitely worth it. Because this fucking maniac. Yeah, I think I need to, yeah. So I see that he min raised. Checks the ace on the turn. Overbet jams on the river. I mean, he should have an ace, but it's so ridiculous. See, and then he's betting into shit like this with no ace. Like, and he just gets squeezed right the fuck out. What the fuck just happened here? I mean, this guy's obviously the spot, but... So, a raise and then a call in the big blind that traps. 105 guy jams, calls off with ace tray. Look at that. Wow. And this fool fell for it with an ace. Just an ace rag from the button. Alright, play for it all. I don't feel like making a mistake, so let's rip in 106 blinds. It's actually not a bad pot. There's already 23 blinds out there. If I could increase my stack by 25% with zero risk in a tournament, I'd be happy with it. But you 3-bet there with Shabra, and you don't have that many chips, so are you really going to fold? Of course you're not. You have pocket 9s, right? Yeah. Hold it. Boom. I mean, he's not doing it on everything, so... Wow, that's crazy. So maybe he had it with that ace before. He might have. This guy calls a raise and then leads into me. Okay. Okay. I check. And he checks when he makes the straight. It's like just so obvious. Leads out way too big, pricing himself out of the fucking draw. Hits it on the river and checks. It's hilarious. And if I had re-raised, he would have just jammed all the chips in, right? Too many callers here. You got it. No bluff. 4-5. Interesting. What about this? Is this working? I don't think I can fold. I think a 5, 6, or 7 is good for me. Yeah. I guess it's just a 6 or a 5, or a 6 or a 7. Tens. You don't raise with tens? It's hilarious. I don't see a lot of c-bets getting through on this board. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, should be good here a lot, right? Yeah. No real need to stick my neck out. All right. Ace Jack, King Jack. Doesn't get much better than that. Oh, buddy, you're doing the wrong thing. I've learned that the correction or the exploit is not to raise bigger. And I think I'm seeing other players make the same mistake I was making last week, where you think that the move is to just raise bigger, and it's not. Because you're raising against players. This player limped. He doesn't have much going on. And you're never going to get paid when your ace hits. You're literally playing for what's there pre-flop. And it's kind of silly. It's about as good as a flop gets on a limped pot. Okay, if you got a set, you're going to bust me. No, you're just fucking around? Fine. Yeah. I mean, it's a pot-sized bet, so it doesn't have to mean anything, but with the player behind, I really can't do anything. Check for a jack. Once again, we are going to raise. Spade's not bad. Okay. Oh. So this raise here, it's kind of interesting. I still don't think I can fold if it's just a call back to me. Ah, he hits the 6. Look at this. Raised it and called with the king 6. I mean, obviously we call here. Miss the world. Ah! I got kings and 8s. Nice. Maximum pain. Check. I mean, this player should just have 2 pair or a set. Probably 2 pair. Like an ace 3, ace 5 kind of hand. 3s and 7s. Oh, that's an 8. That's not good. Check. Hey, a 10-5. The fuck? Bets with the worst. I don't know why that sticker came up. I clicked something else, but I guess I set it off on that one. That's funny. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the wild time of night, folks. 9:30, that's when people start losing their mind in Vegas? Okay. Oh. Checky, checky. I mean... Dun, 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 dun. Giving up on a lot more flops, and it's actually working out well for me. Sick bluffing, bro. What's with all the min raising? I'm seeing a lot of min raising tonight. Hasn't been common earlier this week. Oh. Okay. How do you min raise? You guys are just having the same hand over there, ain't you? Oh, I thought they would both have King Queen. The fuck do you raise without something that can beat King Queen? Fuck are you raising? Pocket 3 and you paid it off? What? What the fuck is that? That was a 4-way pot. I'm going to underplay the ace queen. And if I hit something, I'm probably just going to check call down. King's bad. Congrats. Folding. This player limp raised minimum. Ugh. I mean, that favors my range, but the problem is this guy. Fucking moron. I mean, he should be duffing right into the fucking guy who's got the best hand. It's getting a little wild out here. It's alright. Means we play less hands, win more. Spectrafax, huh? The fuck is that? $3 open? Look at the cold call. Jesus Christ. Cold called the 3-bet pre-flop with King 10 offsuit from the small. Leads the turn for half his stack. Should never be a pair. That's fucking hilarious. Hilarious. It's annoying, but whatever. With 12 outs, even once, I'm fine with it. Let's go ahead and bet small. Is this table dying? And we're going to bet small again. Where's half pot? About there. Yeah, this table's dead. Check. This one's probably dead too. Fucking idiot. What the fuck is that? Hold. Street. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, as far as not getting an ace goes, this is probably one of the better flops we can get. So, I'm going to bet it. I mean, somebody can definitely have a 5, but there's only the suited ace 5 of spades left. Right? So, it's kind of a 10. You know, unless somebody's got a random 5. So, if this player's got it, he's got it. But I think also a 10 goes broke here. Come on. I don't know if he even had a 10. Auntie Cakes. How about we go really big? I kind of just want to see what it takes. Oh, that's a good flop. So a pretty good sized bet and a call. I think we want to go ahead and raise right away. And this player jams all in. He is the original opener in first. Yeah, that makes sense. Hold. Nice. Let me just put this guy in. Pocket nines with a 9 of diamonds. Like a fucking idiot. The fuck is that? Like, do you put anybody on anything? Got the money in real good. I'm going to fold that one. It's close. But it's fine. This guy did this before when he had 2 pairs, so I'm gonna let him have it. don't think I can bluff an ace. Yeah. It's fine. Move this up here. Okay. Lots of fun toys for you guys to keep yourselves amused with. Check out the midichlorian thing right there. Play a bunch of sounds, do a bunch of stuff. I finally got that set up. That's nice. New in-game emotes here. What do they call them? Stream emotes for followers. All these 5. All those. Stream stickers. Just fun stuff to interact with the stream. I want to get that stream avatar thing, but it's down right now. I couldn't get the download code. I'm not gonna bother. What a great raise. Watch everybody call. I love this player who's got 82 cents left just calling that bet on the flop. Watch him have a 5. I can't fold now. Man, you ain't got no 5. Get the fuck out of here. Why do you think that's bluffable? Why do you ever think that's bluffable? How does he call when there's a fucking one-liner straight and I'm in the small block? Because you're fucking retarded. It literally was 1/15 of the pot. Well, if you want to lead out and call, way to go. No flush? Did you make a flush? Really? Queen 6? Oh, it's no good. It's no good, you fucking donkey. Donkey symbol. Bye. Vacate the chair, sir. Check. What a great raise. You want to play for every chip? I love doing it that quick because it looks like a misclick. You're sitting there for 1 minute. You min raise the small blind after a limper. This is what you deserve. It's pretty good. This table's not fucking doing shit, is it? Well, it's got 6. It might be okay. Full pot bet. Let's raise. It's an excellent turn card. You're betting 150? Kind of don't buy it. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. What's the matter? 8-6. Wow, you actually made two pair. I already had two pair. So, no good. Tried to bet himself out of the pot. But I wouldn't let him. I made you have a showdown. This same fucking bets are just dumb. Cold call. Ace. Just one ace. That's all I want. God damn it. Queen is the most ridiculous card. Is this guy going to overbet again? King 8. Like, this is the garbage that I'm talking about. It's hilarious. King 8, what are you even hoping to hit? It's going through a lull again. Like a bunch of people come in, they lose a bunch of money, and then they leave. And it's going through a lull. Bring me back my peoples. This table's crap. Look at this. There's 5 people and 2 of them are sitting out. One of them has $3. Like, what is this? Damn. Unbluffable. That's a lot of queens. That's some more queens than South Miami on a Pride Week. This player calls. Everybody calls. Well, I guess we played a little soft till we fill up. 10, 3, deuce. Deuce is pretty awesome. Queen's the most awesome, but if I can't have that, I'll take a deuce. If I can't have that, I'll take a 3. If I can't have that, I'll take a 10. I guess we just play for value. Somebody might have a 10. Sizzling Beta. Hey, good luck as always, bro. Thank you, my man. Cheers, brother. You're just the worst fucking player, man. Thank you, my man. Much appreciated. Let me see if I got something for you here. Let's see here. Yeah, this is for you, Sizzling.
Is that dirty enough for you?
Just gonna bet small. Ace in the turn's pretty good, but can still very much be behind, so we'll wait to go for value. I think we bet this again. Yeah, we'll call. Check. Hits the 9. A check. Oh, you don't bluff? Really thought he'd bluff. Why the fuck? Called that flop with a backdoor flush draw and hit the fucking 9. 3 outer. King deuce. Okay, well, I'm glad I checked because he was never going to pay me off. So I really thought he was going to bluff, and now I know why. I like doing that. On nights like this, doing this with the aces and kings, I think is really profitable. Because, like, we just get the fuck it calls, and it just looks like a misclick and shit. Like, I've gotten called by it, like, 3 times. I got called with it, like, 3 or 4 times a couple days ago, and those were the only pots I could fucking win. There's just too much going on, so... If somebody had raised, then I could re-raise, but this limping bullshit, like, it's just not going to work. So... I actually don't mind it. I mean, like, you could take aces and kings pre-flop out of the deck, and I'm fine with it. I think we can raise here. Nice. Ugh. Okay. I don't don't really mind that versus Spectrofax. Wow, that is a flop that smashes him. Congratulations. You can absolutely have it right away. That's your range all day, brother. It's nice to play a heads-up pot. Or just steal it. Damn. Oh. 5 ways, big blind, good hand. Totally missed the flop. Well, I didn't want to play it, but I got 8-1 on the call, so sick bet. Let's raise. I mean, it's a limp pot. I can definitely be beat. Player calls. Very unlikely we're beat unless he has exactly Jack 10. Let's check, see if he goes for the bluff. Or if he's actually got it. Oh, you didn't go for it? Wow, I really thought he was going to go for it. I really did. 10-8. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. I couldn't have pulled that one out of my hat. I don't know what wants to show down there that doesn't want to bet. Like, I thought I would see the bluff for the flush or for the bluff. I thought I would see the bet for the bluff or the flush. But 2-pair kind of makes sense. A 2-pair that can't beat me, the only one is 8-10. Because 10-jack would obviously raise or bet the river. No, it would probably raise a turn, right? Yeah. So we see a limp. I mean, this is the same scenario. Look, this guy limped and called for 60 blinds versus my queens. Is this unprofitable? I don't think so. Hold. Boom. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm doing that move. I've done it 3 times, and 1 time it paid off. Cheddar. That's a big raise, Cheddar. So he bets small. I think we call. I can't tell if this is ace-king or if this is an overpair. Well, let's do it. He's not folding an overpair, but he actually had the kings. I'm really surprised he bet it that way. Good for you. A lot of people freak out. I would have expected him to freak out on the turn. But I really thought like he might also have ace-king or ace-queen. Which he's still not folding, but I just really didn't think it was an overpair. Especially kings. Like if it was aces, I could see it, but people freak out with kings and queens. So that's fine. That's annoying. This is a big raise pre-flop is what it was. I mean, it was ace-king. I mean, I like the way I played it. I gave myself as many chances as I could to win the pot. Let's go check that. Oh, it's annoying, though. It's annoying to run into that. Like, if he had queens, it's one thing, but just has to have kings. He bet it really well, though. I was really surprised. Check, fold. Okay. Got my jack. Check. King 5. Like, what? So, this is now my problem, but I think I can bet here. This old man coffee does really not like to fold, so he's got to really have like nothing to fold. This guy. And he's definitely an old man coffee. Hates getting bluffed. Overbets rather than value bets. Ooh, is that another table? Ooh. Where do I want to sit? Well, they're not great seats either way. I guess we sit here because... Yeah. Yeah, I think it's better to sit here. Just because we get behind a little bit a full stack. If I had my choice, I'd rather sit here. Winning or losing day. You can see the balance right above me, can't you? So the stream title, Cash Game Challenge, starting at 387.27, and you can see the balance right there. See balance and title. That's the actual balance updating right now on this Cash Game Challenge. The title tells you where I started though. Courtney's doing more nails over there. So if you hear some music in the background, that's what it is. Oh, big jam. I'm just going to play this soft. I feel like this player might raise. Yeah. This isn't a tournament. Why are you betting? Ooh, I made the straight. I mean, there's a flush out there, so it's hard to get paid. Even when this raise comes, we can still call because somebody can have trip fours. I mean, this is the bottom of my calling range. Just no bet whatsoever. And it's actually more likely that I have a full house than I have a straight there because I'm in the small blind. But can't fold it because a bear 4 would do the same thing. Ooh. Limped pot, no less. I got the ace 4 with the nut flush on 2 tables. I won it on this one. It's just so lame. When the player's that short, it's like I really expect him just to jam pre-flop. And it's just lame. I should have just ripped on him. He just ended up with too much equity. That's what happened to all those. That was the last one in the string. That's what it was. So we got this one. We got that one. I gotta change the prices on those bit things. They're way too high. Like, way too high. Like, a lot of these are like 100. That's stupid. These bit things should be like 5. It's fucking stupid. Alright. I don't mind this backdoor potential. It's over now. He's just gonna bet huge. Or he's going to check and try to trap me. Yeah, overbets the pot. Like, hates getting bluffed. Like, the real thing there is to set yourself up like it looks like you're bluffing. Like, raise pre-flop, flop a set, and just bet it like you have nothing. Like, just go bet crazy. And watch him jam on you on the river. Huh. Okay. I mean, definitely want to raise this one because that little min bet doesn't have to mean anything. It can just be that, oh, I want to see where I'm at. Well, you're at getting raised. Oh, look at the 5 on the turn. I mean, he should have a king, right? Or a queen, I mean. Really? Actually ran out the flush? Are you fucking kidding me? It's so annoying. Like, I have to hit the 5 on the turn, and he has to hit a diamond. Like, if the 5 or the diamond doesn't... If the diamond doesn't come, I'm betting and just winning the pot. But if the 5 comes, I'm betting smaller, and he's got the fucking... Like, what the fuck? Oh, that's annoying. Man. Ugh. Like, what was the point? What was the point of betting that flop? Raise pre-flop and then bet the flop and then called. Bet the flop for minimum and then called a raise. It's so annoying. What? Get a deuce. You got it, man. Can't call you. Do. I'm not even going to bother. Let's see if we can ISO this guy. You got it, man. I'm not even going to bother. 3 overs in the straight draw and the flush draw. I am not interested in that pot. So, got it heads up. Let's go ahead and see bet. Get snap called. I mean, we're both pretty deep. Do you really have an ace? You ain't got no ace. You ain't got no ace. Just snap called me down. Definitely had me beat. Could have definitely had a pair very easily. But didn't have an ace, and that's what counts. Like, I don't get the check call out of position all the way down. Folding. I think we can bet there. Actually, I had a queen. I'm kind of surprised. You raised pre-flop. Why don't you bet that flop? You got a half. You got like 5 blinds out of that. What the fuck? Got shot. Man, I haven't had a sugar rush in a long time, but I ate way too much of that fucking cookie dough. Can't do it. So I think we're dodging jack and higher. Still need to get about 400 more points for the month. I think it's very doable. Okay. Oh, what a flop. Really? Jack's kind of brutal, but we're underplaying it, so... Why are you calling if you're not going to call that off? Oh my god. Fucking club on the river. Love how he checks the river. Check. Fuck, you have 10 jack? Fuck are you betting? Wow, you actually made the straight and bet right at it? Fuck. Convinced me. That's hilarious. I didn't even have to think about not calling that with the 9s. I felt like I was good on the flop, but the turn, it just seemed so bad. Alright. Let's bet the river. Get 3-bet by a shorty. Nope, you don't have enough. You don't have enough money. This isn't bad if we get called. Yeah, 3-1. Whoa. Did he fucking check? Oh my god. What a loser. Good. Good. You bet it wrong pre-flop and post-flop. Yeah, this table's dead. Yeah, I'm off that one. Like, once I hit second pair there, I can't fold. And when he bets monstrous, it's just like, how is he ever supposed to have a king? It's just like, he played so bad, he got himself in good. If he had bet anything other than pot, I would have just folded. It's so funny. Not bad. I mean, the blinds are there, right? These guys are both the blinds. A jack's an amazing card. I know it makes me a full house, but it's an amazing card because of the fact that I think we just bet small. That it completes straights. So small bet. I like the small bet. Been utilizing a lot more of the small bets, and I think they're getting me more of the desired actions that I've been wanting. So it's kind of good stuff. I'm not going to bother. There's 5 people in this fucking pot. Okay. It's very tempting, and I'm going to be tempted. Checky. You got it. Oh, God damn it. Fold that one. What is this? I wasn't expecting this fold. Huh. Nice. I was not expecting to get that fold. Joke's on me, I guess. Oh, look at the queen on the turn. I just did it because it's so fucking stupid. Like his min betting, like he never even has a fucking king there. Is this table fucking livening back up? What the fuck? Dog cheddar. Alright. Oh, sorry. Full. Put this over here. Alright. Still got to get the color on the nails. This is just the gray acrylic. Oh. Yeah. Oh, gut shot and flush draw. Look at this fucking board. Check. And the worst card in the deck. Check. And the worst card in the deck. This is so dumb. Dun, 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 dun. Appreciate you guys coming out. Oh, I need to do a Ask Me Anything thing because I kind of want to just talk to people. Like, I'm basically just going through, like, general play here, but I kind of want a little more interaction. Way too much sugar today. The fuck? Okay. Just Just randomly size my table. Okay. I don't mind leading right at it because it doesn't really look like a queen. It kind of looks like an 8. So we get called by a lot of pairs there. When the truth is, you should be betting all turns. Ugh. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. Nope. Fucking min raise. Flop a set. Ugh. I mean, that's the problem, is the call behind this guy. Min re-raise me with deuces. That is a great way to get busted, sir. It's not bad. I mean, Stomp on the left over here is just going to be in a calling mood. I mean, I guess we just keep betting, right? And betting bigger. Hey, man, I was on a Skype call, and I'll chat some now for you. Thanks, man. Preesh. What did he have? I'm guessing he had a king, right? He had to have had a king. He flopped the flush and I didn't get it all? Oh my god. What a failure I am. Appreciate it, man. What's the highest stakes you've played online? Well, it's a tournament, and I guess the highest I've played is... Okay. The highest I played was a satellite tournament. I satellited in for $22. I think I got into, it was either 330 or 320, something like that. And I ended up doing okay. I actually ended up $1,000. So I forget what place it was. This is in PokerStars in Canada. No, I remember it. It was $1,600. I didn't do very great, but I went far enough up the ladder that a $320 entry turned into $1,600. So it was probably like down to like 4 tables or something like that. Maybe, no, probably 3 tables. So, but it was a really nice run, and it's somewhere online on my old YouTube channel because it was the biggest score in Canada. But I think that was the highest stakes I've played online, like meaning the highest entry. The most I've ever won is $8,400 in a tournament online, and that was a $20 buy-in back in 2005 before I came to Vegas. I spiked one off. I actually got 5% of the prize pool, which meant that on a $20 buy-in, every person in the tournament gave me $1, and there was 8,400 people in the tournament. So that's probably the tournament that I'm actually most proud of, believe it or not. Live, my biggest score, my personal takeaway was 12,500. The total prize was 16,000, I want to say. It was a tournament a long time ago at Venetian, and we chopped it heads up, and I was getting staked because I had won a bunch in a cash game, and I said, oh man, I'd love to play that thing. And the guy who stakes me when I was low, he was like, well, I'll kick in 25%. And I was like, straight match? And he was like, yeah. So he just bought 25% of the action and took 25%, after we both got our buy-in back. So that was nice. Tell us about your experience. What do you like most to play? Obviously No Limit Hold'em. I love tournaments more than anything. It's just more fun. But I've found that they're more mentally and emotionally taxing. So at times I will take breaks and focus on cash games like I'm doing now. I used to play cash full time and only tournaments part time. And cash basically paid the bills, and tournaments kind of helped me progress up the ranks. Like, I didn't get very far in the... Oh, look at that river. I didn't get very far in the cash games, meaning I only went up to 100 and L. But that was enough to pay all my bills, for me and Courtney at the time. And then I would play tournaments, 1 or 2 a day on WSOP, just playing bigger buy-in tournaments, anywhere from $20 to $50. And I'd win 1 or 2 of those a month, and that would be like an extra 1,000 or so each. So it was a good little setup, but it worked for what it was, but didn't progress much. Don't type, tell us the answer. Oh, trust me, I'm not going to type all that out. Most experience I like to play. Yeah, that was definitely my favorite one. Although playing live tournaments, I haven't had much experience playing live tournaments. The 16K win was the only serious buy. Well, that's not true. I've had a couple bigger buy-ins, and when I say bigger buy-ins, that one was $400. I think the buy-in on that, and I paid $300 of it, like I said. The only other stuff I've played, I think my favorite tournament that I ever played. This was fun. It was at Green Valley Ranch. And there was a full tilt poker tournament. Was it full tilt poker? No, it was WSOP. No, it wasn't. It was something else. It was some other fucking site. I forget. Whatever it was, I was with Courtney at the time, and if basically you could qualify for this free roll at Green Valley Ranch. So it might have been WSOP if you either put in so much time and got so many points, or you won a tournament. And I won a tournament 3 weeks in a row, and that got me all the points that I needed. Are you fucking kidding me? This is always Jack 10. This guy's a fucking punk, too. He never bets his own fucking hand. That's annoying. But, anyway, so it was a big promotion thing, and Jason Somerville and Antonio Sfondiari and Sam Gristle and a bunch of poker players were there basically promoting this tournament. Really? Okay. The fuck is this? I'm hearing myself tell back a story, so I can't remember. But yeah, so it was basically a free roll, and it was one of the first tournaments it was the first live tournament that Courtney, one of the first live tournaments. She went to one other where I did pretty well. But her father and her stepmother were going to come by, and they wanted to hang out and watch. And I was like, look, I can't hang. I'm playing. Even though it's a free roll, first prize was something like $2,800 or whatever. And they said, oh, that's fine. And they came in and they just watched me win the whole thing. We actually chopped it four-handed. They paid me $100 less than first place. They paid me $2,700, and we were playing for the trophy, which was it was a cheap, shitty watch. And the first hand after we made the deal, I got it in Ace King versus King 10. And the guy flopped the nut straight on me and crippled me. And then I was out. So technically I went out in third. Yeah, that was back in the days of Party Poker, that $8,400 win from $20. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. It was crazy too because it should have been a real red flag because my fiance at the time, who turned out to be a major drug addict and really bad person, I was living with her and was stepfather to the kids for like 8 years or whatever. And she wanted to play good poker. And this is back in 2005 where it didn't take much to play good poker, right? You just had to read books. Yes, I do. I live in Vegas. Cool stuff. Loving the channel. Nice, man. There's a lot of new features. If you scroll around the screen, you'll see right around here on the screen all the little stickers and stuff like that. You don't have to use them. Trust me. The prices are too high. So you're in Ensenada, and I keep trying to make it there, but a lot going on, and I play internationally, obviously. Yeah, you got to play on ACR. I would say, man, honestly, like, Vegas is great, but I would stay away for a while because Omicron is really kicking ass out here. COVID's no joke, man. I haven't left the fucking house in months. Like, I go to the grocery store, and that's it. And it sucks. Like, I'd really love to go places. I get cabin fever quite a lot. I go to the gym, but I double mask, and I'm triple vaccinated, and I really, I do believe, though, I've been very lucky to not run into COVID yet, because it is just rampant out here. And the poker players, like, pick up card player, and it'll tell you a list of poker players that have, we're not going for that. That have, what is that? It'll show you the list of professional poker players that have gotten COVID and are going to be off the circuit. It's fucking insane. And the dealers and shit, like, there's no more exposure than at a live poker table. Maybe if you're Ubering, that's more exposure. So I would give it some time, man. But anyway, I ended up winning that tournament, and it was very cool to, like, show off in front of my in-laws, and it was very cool. We're going to see that move again. Limp, post. Just going to go ahead and jam it. Oh, and in that tournament, by the way, I knocked out Jason Somerville, and he had a bounty on his head. If you knocked him out, you got tickets to the latest UFC because he was a UFC fan. And I knocked him out, and it was great because I was a real fan of his, and I knew what I was up against. Like, when I put the money in, I was like, holy shit, this guy's... I said, you have all the outs in the world, right? And he goes, yeah. He goes, what do you have? And I go, fucking aces. And he goes, ah, shit. And he did. He had every out in the fucking world. He had the open-ended straight flush draw with a pair. So he had like 23 outs against me. And as Antonio Asfiniari came over, and he was like rubbing my shoulders like, come on, man, hold. Because he had a side bet last longer with Jason Somerville. When the hand popped off, Antonio high-fived me, and he had just won some crazy amount of money from Somerville for a last longer because I knocked him out. And Jason Somerville got up and walked out of the fucking room. He was red. He was so fire angry because the guy's so competitive. Then later he came back and he was like, hey, man, that was really great, well played, blah, blah, blah. And he said, to my credit, I raised way too big pre-flop for him to even be in there. But I told him, I said, I know you like to flop, so I charged you half your stack. And he's like, that was the move. And he's like, and I got one of like 8 flops that I'm going to get it all in with. And I was like, yeah. But I got the tickets to the UFC. I took Courtney to it. And we were I don't think we were engaged at the time, and we went to the UFC. We saw the fight, and I got to see Conor McGregor fight the fight that he had to fight to get to his first title bout. So I got to see a very young, new Conor McGregor come out. And the instant he walked out, me and Courtney both looked at him and went, I like that guy. He was cool. He had the chest tattoos and he's like yelling at the crowd and like nobody knew who he was. Like I think they even mispronounced his name. They were like Conor McGregor. Like nobody knew who he was. It was really awesome though. And I picked him to win the fight and he just fucking destroyed. This is before his first belt. After that fight, he got a title shot. I remember it because it was announced at the end that by winning that fight, he was going to get a shot at the bantamweight or welterweight, whatever he was. And I was like, oh, that's cool. This guy might be something. And sure enough, he turned out to be Conor fucking McGregor. Yeah, the emote thing is cool too. If you spam the emotes, you got these follower emotes in here that are only good during the stream. But if you spam any of the emotes, they bounce up. You got some baby mama poker drama? She giving you shit because you're playing? I like the way the emote wall works, though. It comes up around the screen. I might actually win this one queen high. Ace is full and you didn't bet a penny. You fucking loser. Oh, the thing that I was saying about the woman that I was living with, when I won the 8400, like it was known that I was a good player. Like I was winning, and I was doing all the book reading you had to do back then. It was all about book reading, and I played on her account because we only had one account in the house. Well, she was a stripper, and she couldn't really play much at all, but she knew the rules of the game basically. And I would play on her account when she'd be, at work, and I ended up winning and all like that. So they contacted her through email to offer her a sponsorship because she won everything. It was a company called, it's not the same one as now, but it was called Poker Bros, spelled differently. This company went out of business. But they offered a sponsorship if, she wanted to, and they saw a picture of her and they were like, oh my God, this beautiful woman plays like this. Sure, the chat helps. Sorry, I'm rolling through a lot. No, it's cool. You obviously stream poker too. Oh, yeah. Oh, no shit. Let's check you out. Oh, dude. Seeing you right here. Nice. Well, you got a new follower, man. Followed. After this is all over, come out and play some on there with you. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping to build up the stream to the point where we can do meetup games and shit. And, don't forget the YouTube. Follow the YouTube, all the vlogs and everything. All the highlights, all that shit. TikTok. ! Links will take you to my link tree. But I'm hopefully to get to the point where I can start doing those meetup games. But it's going to have to be after COVID's over. Yeah, so the chick that I was living with, right, she gets offered this contract. And we decide that we have to, we can't tell them the truth. Because, one, we'd forfeit the account and we'd get blocked. And I was making great money. So we didn't want to get busted for cheating, right? Just because the account wasn't in my name. It was in her name. Just because she set it up. and I didn't have my own account. After that, I made my own account, and she got the sponsorship and literally got taken to go play. She's played the main event. I haven't played the main event. Like, insane. And she just duffed it all off. I mean, she was just horrible, and it was whatever. And she ended up wasting it, and she became a drug addict, and I got out of there. But when I won that thing, I was like, holy shit. Like, because the idea was, she was like, if you won something significant, she's like, you should go to the World Series of Poker. And I was like, yeah. And then, like, literally that night, I turned my $100 deposit into $8,400. And I was like, that's it, I'm going. And I never ended up going because the money had to be used for other things because she was out of town with this fucking sponsorship. Like, as a poker pro, but she was basically like just a mouthpiece. And she was awful, like just total trash, playing poker. And then she became a trash human being. But yeah, I should have known at the time because she was already like, when I won that shit, she was like, we had said if I won like $5,000, I should just like take a shot to Vegas, go play some of the smaller events, do whatever. And it was something that I could do. And this is back when I lived in Florida. And then I won like way more than that. And she immediately started making plans for the money of things to do with it and all like that. And me going to Vegas wasn't part of it. In the end, which was like a month later, I left and went back to my parents' house with like, I think I had no money, and I had a few garbage bags full of clothes and my pool cues, and that was it. And just showed up at my parents' house, and that was that. And my Uncle John actually snuck a $100 bill into my wallet. He found my wallet, and he was like, holy shit, he doesn't even have any money. And yeah. She grinded and you broke up? Ah, that sucks. It's hard, man. Barry Greenstein, in his book, Ace on the River, he had a section. He said this book is dedicated to all the poker widows out there whose, husbands and wives have lost half of their time with their significant other to poker. He made this whole big emotional thing, and he's like, the ones that stick it out, that believe in you when you can't believe in yourself, we really appreciate it. And it's a true thing, man, because you have to be kind of obsessed, and you have to kind of invest more time in it than anything else. And it's funny, like, even playing full time, like, it's hard to like play full time and have people see it as a job. Even though I paid taxes, even though it paid all the bills, like, people would still be like, it's not a job. And I'd be like, you have no fucking idea how hard I work. And they just didn't get it. But it's like really hilarious. Why am I getting called twice here? I mean, if this player bets, I don't think I can fold again. King 10. Damn it. I wasn't worried about this guy because I really thought he would have raised. Queen Jack. Like, this is what I'm talking about. There's actually a funny story. When she was still sponsored by them and things were still okay by us, there was a tournament, there was a bounty tournament that they didn't have too many of. And I said, oh, I want to play that. And she said, all of the Poker Bros sponsored people are playing in it. And I was like, okay. And she's like, and we're all on Instant Messenger. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, we're all on Instant Messenger telling each other our hands. And I said, so you're fucking telling me you're all cheating? And there was 30 of them. And there was only like 120 people in the tournament. And she's like, yeah, so don't play. And I went, and I looked at her, and I said, are you actually going to play this fucking thing? And she goes, and I'm like, and you're going to tell them your cards. And she showed me on the first hand, everybody just typed in their cards into this thing, every hand. If you were on the same table, you were linked up in the same chat. And I was just like, so you guys are just colluding. You're just straight fucking cheating. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, y'all are pieces of shit. And she's like, well, I'm telling you this so you don't play. And I literally, and we were still deeply in love at this time and everything was fine. And this was probably the first chink in the armor. I looked at her and said, fuck you, I'm going to win it. And I won the fucking tournament. and on the final table they had the chat option available. There was 3 of them, and I said, hey, you faggots want to keep sharing your cards together? You know, you guys want to still keep fucking around and doing that and blah 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 blah. And like, I got an admin to fucking email me, and I told him, I said, I know they're sharing their cards. It doesn't matter because your people suck so much. And I just went off, and they all targeted me, and I won the goddamn tournament. It was hilarious. I even knocked her out. It was absolutely hilarious. When I say faggots, by the way, it's a term of endearment. I'm pansexual. This isn't bad. Although, I can't believe these tables fucking died out, man. Like, I want to keep playing, but it's kind of pointless right now. This is dumb. Look at this like, I know it's nothing, but it's like, why are you calling with the ace-6? It's like, yeah, we're getting to that point in the night where there's no... It's a little bit too wild, so I think I'm going to let it go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill it, because there's just no... Yeah, there's just no whatchamacallit. There's just no action here. Like, all these tables died off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna call it there. Maybe in another hour or two the games will pick back up, but I don't think so. And I kind of don't want to stream anymore. Any more poker. I need to find other games to stream when I don't want to stream poker, because I want to keep the stream going. But I know Hearthstone isn't like a big thing. Maybe I'll get something like, I'll get a Steam account and get some games on there, because I definitely want to put in more time streaming, and I think it would be fun. But yeah, so pretty good day. Picked up like 5.5 buy-ins. I think at my peak I was up like 7.5, somewhere in there. So yeah, pretty good day. Made some good points too. And yeah, we're just kind of cruising along. Should be able to start implementing 20NL when I hit about 550, 575, somewhere in there. I think I can add a table. I was thinking about waiting till 600 and then, you know, just to have a little bit of extra, but I'm cruising along pretty good now, and I think I've made good adjustments. And, you know, in the last few episodes, I've kind of come up a good amount. I think like 15 or 16 buy-ins in like 2 or 3 sessions. So, yeah, I think it's, I think I can move up a little aggressively. So maybe 550, maybe 600. We'll see how long it takes to get there. But I feel good about it. I'm going to work on some editing stuff, so make sure you follow the YouTube. And stick around for the host. I'm going to host one of my absolute favorite streamers. She's actually on. I've been watching her the whole time while I've been streaming with you guys. And enjoy her. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the Wake Up With Me stream. So have a good night.